You know, you said you had to go ahead and earn your way on this roster, but then now that you know you're with the Padres in 2026, what's that feeling? New clubhouse, new city, new everything.
Exciting. I'm excited for tomorrow. Ready to start the season with these group of guys. Just ready to go.
How would you evaluate the sort of spring that you had and also the time at first base and what's expected of you?
I enjoyed it a lot. I had fun learning a new spot. Challenges like that keep the game fresh.
What do you look forward to most on an opening day, especially with a club this exciting?
I honestly just to experience it. Experience Petco Park, experience the home side of this field, and play a real game with these guys.
They talked a lot about how tight this clubhouse was during spring training. To finally close it out, be here in this room with everybody. You have 162 games ahead. Just, how do you evaluate all that?
I'm just excited for the opportunity, really. Not trying to get ahead of myself too much. I don't think anybody in here is really. We know the work that is ahead of us. So just confident and cool, do your job, and take one day at a time.
Hey Nick, when we talked in Peoria, you said, "Hey, first base, outfield, wherever you need me." Now that you've gone through spring, what's Craig said about your planned usage and what to expect, at least for the start of the season?
I really didn't ask. He told me that I was on the team. I said, I just thanked him and just said, we love the work ethic you brought and the energy you brought, and just stay right there. I said, can do.
Facing Tarek Skubal on opening day, what are the keys to facing a guy like that?
Oof. I would say just be ready to hit. He's got good stuff. He usually doesn't beat himself, so he's in the zone. Be ready, honestly.
What did you learn about Craig Stammen as a manager during your time in Arizona?
First off, great human. I feel like he has a great balance on his at-home life and at the field life, which for me is important. He really cares about his guys. And honestly, you would never really notice that this was his first time as a manager. I think he handled it very well. I think he did things to keep the clubhouse light. I don't know how much of the staff he picked or AJ picked, but everybody is a really good person and excited to work. So, just for me, thumbs up across the board.
Nick, with the Tigers in town, I was just wondering, at the beginning of your big league career, if there were a couple of guys maybe that really helped you along when you were young in the game.
Oof. The whole roster, really. I think I was 21 years old at that time, so I leaned on all the help I could get, but I was very fortunate to have a lot of veterans in the clubhouse. Miggy, Victor Martinez, Torrey Hunter, Ian Kinsler, Prince Fielder, Austin Jackson, just to name a few. Even guys on the starting rotation helped me. It's cool that Justin's back over there, being able to be back where it started for him. But, he helped me, Scherzer, Anibal Sanchez. They're all really good dudes.
You've been a part of some really productive lineups. What do you think the potential is for this group?
I think it's high. I think that we have a lot of talented people. I think we have, some Hall of Famers in here and some perennial all-stars, and now I think that it's just us coming together, finding our identity as an offense, and showing up with intent every day to win each game. And I think step one for this group is to win the games that we're supposed to win. That's what good teams do.
How well have you fit into this team, and how comfortable are you with this group of guys?
How comfortable am I? I'm pretty comfortable. How well I fit in, I feel like that's a question for everybody else.
You mentioned that your son was excited to get to San Diego. What's it been like for him, just the first couple of days? I think he's wearing the Joe Musgrove jersey.
Yeah, he loves it. He eats this up. This is for him Christmas morning, being able to come to the field and, on his own. He was a fan of San Diego. For the first time that he came here, I think when we were playing here in 22 for the playoffs, and he always wanted to come back whenever we were coming back here. So I think the fact that now I'm playing here and he's on the home side, he's enjoying himself.
What's your memory of Petco Park during that series? I know playoffs are different than everything else, but just the fan base and the passion that they were showing.
Great energy, packed stadium, just a really fun atmosphere to play baseball.
How much more comfortable do you feel at first now than when you started camp?
Well, considering now I think I may have 7 or 8 games under my belt as opposed to 0, much more comfortable.